And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And the injury story: when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. DeJounte Murray is out there with McCollum, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Davis. James is out there with Green. Then it's Curry, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. Williamson outside. For teams, Stan, that make coaching changes in the offseason, how long do you think it takes to fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Williamson in the post, headed by Green. Great D that time from Green. From deep, Richardson. Here's Davis, lays it up and banks it in.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. That free throw good from Williamson. Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
They grab their own miss. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And I think for Golden State, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Be up on Zion.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Murray. Jones with it. James covering. McCollum with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Curry passes to James. Fires from 18. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I like that shot from Bronny. For his age, he's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
on Draymond Green. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Back to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Curry. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Curry against McCollum. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Murray. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Williamson kicks to McCollum. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jones the pass to Murray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Murray can certainly break you down with his ball handling. He has got a terrific skill set.
To the paint. No good with the layup. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Stan, you know this. Every team wants those 3-and-D wing types. This Pelicans team is loaded with them.
Yeah, Kevin, they love those type of guys. Long, athletic guys who can defend, and they either come in being able to shoot the 3, or they develop them into three-point shooters, and it shows in the numbers. Last year, they were 4th in three-point percentage, 7th in defensive rating. Those are key metrics.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Murray kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. Williamson in the post. Davis is there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tice. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson attacking. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Cullen passes to Tice. Now Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Back to Williamson. Murray with it. Three-pointer. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Curry with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Chirania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They were able to swing a big move to bring in Anthony Davis, and as we know, he's one of the premier big men in this league. At both ends of the court, this is the kind of transaction that can truly transform a team's fortunes in the short term, and he's that caliber of star player.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Anthony Davis. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for James. And New Orleans also making a change. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for McCollum. Alvarado finds Jones. Back to Alvarado. New Orleans moving it around. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a three-point game. Here's Williamson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan, or he'll destroy you.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Warriors making the shot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever's required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. We thank you for the report. Curry kicks it out to Richardson. Curry wide open. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
Outside Curry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for the Cobra. Murray against Richardson. Murray the pass to Tice. Here's Alvarado. Back to Tice. 6 to shoot. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Moody. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Herbert Jones, C.J. McCollum out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Green, and it's Williamson, and at the center, filling out the middle. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 17. Kuminga against Green. Now here's Williamson. D right on him. Just 3 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's James outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. James has got 5.
Yeah, Bronny has the range. Really makes it look effortless at times.
Williamson with a screen from Murray. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Curry can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 20. Williamson in the post. Defended by Kuminga. And the basket by Jones.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And here's McCollum for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He had a nice open look right there. McCollum's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Pelicans. Curry looking around. Pelicans with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McCollum kicks to Jones. To the left wing. Williamson against Davis. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by James. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Green dishes to McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis. A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night. Pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. Now Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Davis sets a screen. From deep 3-point land. Another miss by Curry.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Williamson finds Murray. Williamson with a screen for Murray. Back to Williamson. James against Murray. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Cruz. 9 points for the machine.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Jones. Tice finds McCollum. And the layup is good. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And 12 points for the machine.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And a wide-open look for McCollum, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 20.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Jones. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others, simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Richardson is out there with Curry. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's James. And it's Green in at the power forward. For 3, Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And they recover it. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Chirania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Chirania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy. Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Pass to Tice. Back to McCollum. Tice sets a screen for McCollum. Offline with his 3.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 14 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaging 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
It's to Curry. Back to James. Richardson outside for Murray. Richardson finds Curry. James against Jones. James gets the bucket. 7 points in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Curry's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 19. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
And no good. Great tee that time from Green. Richardson against Murray. Richardson, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McCollum outside. Pass to Tice. Outside, Jones. And here is Williamson. Guarded by Green. And it's Williamson missing. Warriors leading by 17. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Murray. McCollum with the ball. Back to Murray. Pass to Tice. Murray against Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tice. And Davis sends it back. It's Richardson on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for the machine. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Murray finds Tice. Over Davis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Warriors leading by 20. It's Curry outside, and Jones pulls it down. Pass to Murray. Fires the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Curry with the three. Pelicans pull it in.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now Williamson, guarded by Green. A fadeaway, and it's Williamson missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
McCollum passes to Murray. McCollum outside. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Curry can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Warriors leading by 20. Beyond the arc. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
McCollum kicks to Murray. Takes a step back. Here's Tice, and Tice throws it down.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. A three from McCollum. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Let's go. Again, Curry missing. New Orleans gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. McCollum no good. The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. One shot on the way. Another miss by Curry. Curry against Williamson. It's McCollum on the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Tice. Back to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Five on the floor. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man. And you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.